Hi everyone. Today in this video I'll be showing you how to navigate through the new Roblox Studio interface, which just released this year in May. This video is obviously a bit late. It's currently late September, um, but I figured I'd still upload this for those who still want to learn about the new interface. So yeah, okay. To start, this interface is a lot cleaner, obviously. You have all your main options here. Before it used to be like 100 different things and you just wouldn't know where to go. So I like that it's a lot cleaner and you can just quickly select what you want. It's done just like that. So um, there's multiple tabs up here, but we could start with the home tab, obviously. So we got the building tools. We got you could create a part, you can mess with the terrain, add a character. So for example, if I want to add my avatar, I'd add it just like that. So there it is. Um, got GUI. It's like all the main stuff out of all these tabs. It's in this home tab right here. You can something I really find useful is the lock and anchor. I find myself using that a lot. So if I just want to run this thing without having to go to the properties and then anchor the object, I just quickly click anchor and it would stay in the air, as you can see. So yeah, that's a really useful tool I find. Um, what else? So yeah, and you can also change like what you see on your screen. For example, right now I have properties selected. We can see the properties tab right here. So just put that back there. And you also have toolbox, which let's say I want to put the toolbox on the right side instead of the left. What you would do is you'd go hover your mouse over the bottom part of this little dock here, and there it is. If you want the Explorer as well on your left side, for example, you just put it on right there. Perfect. So you have your Explorer, you have your properties, you have your toolbox, and assets as well. I think, yeah, asset manager right here. You can also change where that goes, so that's great. It's really easy to organize. And yeah, that's about it for the home tab. Let's move on to the avatar tab. So this tab is pretty self-explanatory. You got your building options right here, move scale, and you got your actual avatar options. So this tab is ma mainly used for animators. So if you're an animator, you will be spending a lot of time on this tab. Essentially, you add your character, and then let's just put them on the ground there. Then you can just use the animator to make an animation. You can, I think, modify the accessories. I'm not really an animator, so I'm not into this, but yeah, you can just choose the hat and you can just modify that. You got your other options here, setup uh, as well. And yeah, that's about it for the avatar tab. Moving on to UI. So we've quite a few options. This is for how the game looks, obviously. GUI, you can add a frame, label, input, all that stuff. You want to create, for example, a main menu, you would use the UI tab to really manipulate that and create what you want. So that's great. So next up is a scripting tab. So a lot of these options I don't find very helpful for my and I'm a scripter and I don't really find them helpful because for my situation, the main ones I need is the output, and sometimes I use a script to like quickly add a script. But you can also just do that by going to like workspace and then search up script, local script, whatever. You could also do that. So the main thing I use is output, and I usually keep the output down here. And yeah, it's pretty quick, just like that. It's great. And all these other options are pretty advanced. You wouldn't really need them unless you're dealing with like hundreds and hundreds of lines of code. So yeah. Then you got the model tab. Essentially the same like building tools. Most of the main ones are in the home tab, so you won't really be needing the model tab unless you're importing, um, for example, models from Blender. If you're making them in Blender and importing, then you would use this tab. You can also create attachments and constraints, welds, stuff like that, unions as well in the model tab. So that's an option. I like that they give that option to modify that. And yeah, next up is plugins. So in the plugins tab, you can really um, have any plugins you want. I don't have any plugins right now. I don't really use plugins, but you can click manage plugins, click the plus, and it will come in the toolbox. So as you can see, and I believe you can, so you could change what you want. You can just search up any plugin you want. For example, I know a lot of people use this terrain to part editor. So yeah, you can get this for free. It's a great plugin and it'll pop up right here. If you want to use it, you come to the plugins tab and just click it. So that's great. Uh, and then extra. So these are any other tools you want. If you want to create your own tab, for example, let's say rename. We can say, for example, useful. You can add whatever different tools you want to add on here. For example, if it's like a cylinder, if you want to add a cylinder, I don't know why you do that, but yeah, you can. How do I add more? Let's see. Add tools, yeah. So you can add other stuff as well, which is great. Fire, why not? So yeah, and you can also make more, like, I think, is there any limit? You can create like quite a lot of tabs. So that's great. But yeah, that's essentially it for the tabs. Uh, I'll show you guys how to like use these other options here. This is notifications, this is connection, this is the AI. This is a really helpful tool. You can ask them for like scripting advice, for example, like how can I create a death part? And the AI will explain it first of all and give you code as well, which it will open in the main window. We'll just wait for that. While we wait, I'll show you the other options. So we have share, you could share the project. And if you want to have collaborators, like do a project, single project with multiple people, you can also do that. Another useful thing I find with the collaborators tool is that you can add comments. So let's say I want to add a comment to the base plate saying to make it black to the builder. Let's say I'm the scripter and I have a builder and I want the builder to make it black. So I can go like make base plate black. This is just an example. Obviously, I could do this myself, but just for the sake of this video, and it'll give you the time, the date, and yeah. So the comments right here, the builder will join the game, blah blah. You'll see it, click the comment, and he will know that he has to make the base plate black. So let's get the properties tool out and base plate, change it to black. Yeah, perfect. So just like that, those are the tools up here. Um, let's see, where's the AI assistant? Okay, so the assistant already made a block, a death block, and let's see the code. So yeah, so when a player touches the part, obviously, their health will become 0, which is how it works. So we can even test it out just to show you guys. I'll literally spawn in it, I believe, so that'll be interesting. All right beside. There we go. So that's that. Um, Yeah, that's about it. The testing also changed. You can choose how you want to test. You can team test, run, test here, display, pause, stop, etc. And the other options up here, like these file, edit, view, plugin, test options, they're mostly similar from the last from before the update. So they not much changed here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys. Bye.